Hi guys, my name is Jordyn. You may have seen me before volunteering at camp or at DC before. I want to start off this devotion with a story. So when I was younger and I would walk down and I would be so bored. I would come down the stairs and I'd say, "Mom, I'm so bored." And my mom would say, "Oh, well, if you want, you can help clean the bathroom, or if you want, you can help me pull weeds in the garden." Or she would always give me some kind of chore to do whenever I said that I'm bored. So I'd say, "Oh, no, never mind. I found something to do," or "I thought of something that I can do," and I never wanted to help her do the chores. But it's funny how when we're bored, there are certain things that we don't want to do that anyways, and just boredom is such a weird emotion because you feel like you want to be doing something, yet you feel like there's nothing that you can do. And so I want to take this now and talk about quarantine. And quarantine, there's a tweet by a doctor in India, and he says that quarantine is actually a privilege. And I read that and I was like, what? A privilege? Like, quarantine is really hard. How could it be a privilege? And his tweet says, "Social distancing is a privilege. It means that you live in a house large enough to practice it. Hand washing is a privilege too. It means you have access to running water. Hand sanitizers are a privilege. It means you have money to buy them." And that was really interesting to me. I hadn't thought of quarantine as something that I should be thankful for. But really, there are people all over the world that don't even get to quarantine. They don't have access to the same clean resources that we have. And so then I was thinking, so now I'm thinking quarantine is a privilege. And I'm also thinking, wait, maybe boredom is a privilege too, because it means that we have this time to do with what we want to do with, and maybe we feel like we run out of things to do, but nobody that was ever stressed or in the middle of a crazy time ever said, "Oh, I'm bored." Being bored shows that you're in a safe space, and it's really something that is also a privilege. And so what I want to challenge you guys with is to use this time wisely. And so Psalm 90:12, it says, "Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom." And what that means is treat your time as valuable. Even though it seems like we have an abundance of time, we should still try to be using it wisely. So here's my challenge for you guys. If you feel like you're on the verge of saying, "I'm bored," stop for a minute and think, what can I do right now that's gonna A, grow my relationship with the Lord, or B, bless someone else? Because with all this time, that means we have lots of time that we always say that we don't have to read our Bible, to listen to a podcast, to watch the sermon from the week. So that's challenge A, is if you feel bored, pick up your Bible. Challenge B is bless somebody around you. Bless the person that's taking care of you. I'm sure they're worried or stressed because quarantine can be a really stressful time. So I challenge you guys to try to do something nice for someone else when you're feeling bored. And that is my devotional. I hope you guys enjoyed it.